Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup coming back with week 2 of the PCPL Little Cup League, and today we are facing off against Hunter. Really excited about this match. If you guys are too, be sure to slam that like and subscribe button, because you don't want to miss all of this Little Cup content, the draft league, everything that's going on. We're starting up GWA with Ubers pretty soon too, which I'm excited about. But we'll go over our team first. So looking at what Hunter has against us, he's got a Scraggy, Froakie, Mankey, Starly, Litten, Wiglet, Chinchino, or Chinchou, my bad. They have the Sprigatito, Galarian Slowpoke, and the Koofant. So pretty interesting team. They do have decent speed tiers, with that Wiglet being able to get up to that 20 speed that we see Voltorb at. So we can't just outrun everything. They also have a pretty decent switch into the Volt Switch, being that that Volt Absorb Chinchou. So that's pretty annoying. But we are still going to definitely bring Voltorb. It's still really good in this matchup. I am afraid of Scraggy. If it sets up any Dragon Dances, can get really sketch for me. Mankey is a really good Scarfer, as we saw in the LGL Little Cup a while back, even in Natdex. I think Froakie is really solid too. So I have to be worried about that because it does have Protean. Litten is not as worrisome as the Vulpix was last week. Kind of got punished by that thing. But hitting on the physical side, my team's just a little bit better in that anyways. And I think we're able to take it out a lot easier. It's not a dark type or anything, so we can punish it with Gothita. Yeah, so looking at what I'm bringing today, we're going to start off with the Hisuian Voltorb. It's really good in this matchup. It's good in every matchup, and it's coming every week. We have Giga Drain, hits their Chinchou mostly, is really what that's for. We've got Volt Switch Terra Blast, so I can actually hit the Sprigatito before it gets its, Protean off. And we also have T-Bolt just to do some extra damage, because it's actually a very, very good stab into their team. They only have, 1 immunity and 1 resistance into this Mon. So T-Bolt just goes crazy versus them. And that Eviolite means we're going to be able to live a bunch of hits, hopefully. Next up, we are Swaddle on here. We're Choice Scarf with Sticky Web, which is kind of fun. But we're going to lead this thing, get up the webs. They don't have any Defogger or Spinner on their team. Starly doesn't get Defog. Nothing on their team gets Spin. So we have webs up that are going to stay. We outrun everything turn 1. So, I'm a little bit worried about potentially like a Starly that wants to lead like Choice Scarf. But we'll see what that is. And then afterwards, if we can bring this thing back out, we can get a switcheroo off and, absolutely cripple anything on their team. If we get an Eviolite, we actually are like decently bulky with this thing, which is really nice. And it can switch into, potentially the Chinchou or the Wiglet pretty well. We also have Gimmighoul, our Focus Sash set, Nasty Plot, Thief, Power Gem, Shadow Ball. Hits everything on their team. It's actually just really, really good here. Only immunity to Shadow Ball is that Starly, who we hit super effective. And we don't hit the Scraggy super well, which is an issue, especially because this is a Mon that could potentially revenge kill it if they end up getting Dragon Dances up and we're not able to really stop it. We do have the Focus Sash here in the back, but it is what it is. Next up, we have our Gothita, and this Mon, under the webs, should be able to outspeed pretty much everything on their team, barring Scarfers. And I'm a Nasty Plot Rest set, which is really nice. So if we get up to, depends on what we trap. So if we trap like a Scarfed Mankey into a fighting move, we can Nasty Plot in its face forever, get up to full, and then just Psychic and Thunderbolt through the rest of their team. They literally have nothing that can stop it. I guess potentially Sucker Punch on the Sprigatito. But we destroy everything once we get a couple Nasty Plots up. So that's, pretty much one of my win cons in this game is setting up Nasty Plots on like the Mankey, on something, that's locked in or something that can't do too much damage to me, just so I'm able to destroy them. We also have the TIMBURR here, which is a bulk up variant, so I can, have this as a win con as well. Pretty decent with Drain Punch, Mach Punch. Mach is nice, so we can revenge kill that Scraggy. It's also even good for like Starly or Mankey or something like that. They take a lot of damage with the Iron Fist boost. We're on 18 attack. But we also have Drain Punch, knock off some Eviolites or hit that Galarian Slowking or Galarian Slowpoke. And we have Bulk Up to boost our attack and defense. Last up is going to be the Vulpix. Snow Warning makes Blizzard incredibly powerful. They have, you know, a couple switch-ins, one of them being that Litten, which we have Chilling Water for. Nasty Plot if we want to boost this attack on that thing, and then maybe throw off the Chilling Water. And then we have Moonblast as well, that can hit the Scraggy, hit the Mankey. It does also hit the Chinchou, which we don't really have another move to hit. This mod is really nice. We get up a Nasty Plot, we get that defense boost with the Snow Warning, and we're actually super bulky, so we don't even die to Litten. So that's the team for this week. I am super excited for it. I think that we're going to have a much better time this week actually bringing web so we won't get screwed up by Scarfers. I forgot how important the Scarfers were going to be because, you know, we have the fastest mon in the metagame. They're obviously going to run Scarfers on everything to try to outrun me. But that's about it. See you guys in the battle. Alright, we're connected here to Hunter. Let's see what they ended up bringing. A lot of the big threats. The Kufant is here, which is a little bit interesting. Not exactly super expected. They left home the Sprigatito, which is really nice. The Wiglet is great as well. Froakie's not here. Slowpoke's not here. Yeah, this is really nice. Only issue with like a Sawaddle lead is that I could see Scarf on the Scarf on the Starly. So what do I want to go with to start? I mean, I still could go with it. It's really not a horrible option, but I kind of like Vulpix a little bit better here. I don't think they lead with that Litten. I mean, even if they do, we have like a very, very good chance to be able to live whatever hit they want to go for. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this and then try to get Sawaddle in like a little bit into the game. You know, I could also go with TIMBURR first, but I think Vulpix is fine to start us out. It's not super good in this game because of the Kufant. I guess they could set up Spike or it rocks with that thing. Let me go TIMBURR first. I actually think it's a little bit better into everything. It would be nice to have it later on in the game for that Scraggy, but I'm going to go with this. Good luck, have fun to Hunter. Yeah, Kufant might want to set up some rocks. So that's why I'm changing my mind about this. Yeah, but they have no defogger or anything. Does they go Monkey Dory, the Mankey? Okay. Alright. Mankey, they really like to do Choice Scarf. And they do not have a switch into Drain Punch. So I'm just going to straight up click it. Because they're going to U-turn out. Just 3 damage. Yeah, I mean, that looks like normal. It's hard to tell with the rolls in Little Cup. We're going to get a super powerful Drain Punch, even on the Litten. Like, they're going to get that Intimidate. It's still going to do about 50%, I think. Oh, yeah. That is some nice damage right there. That is great. We love to see that right there. Flare Blitz does a lot to me. Honestly, even at -1, we have rolls to kill with Mach Punch. Most of the time, it definitely won't kill. So we could preserve the HP on this TIMBURR if I wanted to. Because I really don't want to get it revenge killed by like a Starly coming out. So part of me wants to just like switch out. Which might not be the best play. I think we're just going to Drain Punch again. As they're going to fake me out. Okay. Alright, buddy. Now I guess we're just going to Drain Punch. As they are fast with U-turn. Okay. U-turn Litten is a little bit interesting. I wonder what they got to here then. Also, they were Eviolite, right? No, they were not Eviolite. There's some other item. Obviously not Choice Scarfed. So they go straight out to Starly. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, we're doing over 50% to this thing. It has a little bit of defense in there. But I think versus this thing, I mean, it's probably just gonna be speedy. I think I can go out to the Vulpix. and be in a decent spot because we do get that defense buff or Eviolite it up. A Mach Punch wouldn't quite have taken it out there. But I see them just U-turning here too. So we'll see what they end up doing. So they just Brave Bird. Okay, let's see how much this does. It did a ton. Oh my goodness. That's a max roll from Jolly. Yeah, that's actually just a straight up max roll. Normally, like, it's a 12% chance to 2-KO me, but they did hit it. So this Mon isn't going to be so hot in this game, unfortunately. That's okay. They also could be some like damage boosting item that made that happen. I'm just gonna click Blizzard if they want to switch out, as they are not fast. They are min speed. That's insane. Really did not expect that. Because we have no speed investment, which means either they have no speed investment or they have just a like 1 point. I mean, how many EVs is that? Like, you know, 36, something like that. Yeah, 36 EVs in speed. Wow, that is very surprising. Something I did not expect. As they go out to the Kufant. If they're Eviolite, like, they eat this easily. So I kind of want to go hard Sawaddle, but I don't know if they have anything crazy to hit me with, which is what worries me. I'm not too familiar with what Kufant does. It has a pretty good attack stat. I do feel like it wouldn't be too bad to keep this thing around. I think I can go Voltorb here. Should be able to eat like anything. And get a nice Volt Switch off. We'll see, as they are Zen Headbutts. Oof. That did a ton of damage. 13. So it looks like they're probably Life Orb Sheer Force. Life Orb Sheer Force. Yeah, it does 13. I'm just gonna click Volt Switch. If they want to go Chinchou, that's fine. As they do go hard Chinchou. But I think I can just Giga Drain here and get all my health back. I'm not going to get it all back, but we're going to get a ton back. To the point where we should be living this Ice Beam coming my way. Yeah. That's their Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Which did 6. Dazzling Gleam did 6. That's a max roll from Decent Investment. Yeah, I'm just going to click Giga Drain again. If they want to go out to Litten, that's totally fine. They can get a Fake Out off on me. I don't want to risk anything though. So they do go Litten. This should actually do a decent chunk right here. So they intimidate me. Ooh, it's close to being a 2-hit KO. Alright, Fake Out here, we'll do 4 to 5. I'm just gonna click Volt. They should fake me out, as they do. Yeah, I did 4. And we get the static, that's awesome. That's what we love to see. But yeah, we obviously flinch. I really want to Giga Drain here. It should kill. But on the off chance it doesn't, I have to Volt. Okay, they do let it go down. That's great. Alright. And I think the play here, I could go Sawaddle. I'm a little bit worried. I don't know, do they really have a good switch into like TIMBURR in the back there? Because what, they got Scraggy, Mankey, Chinchou, and Kufant. I mean, TIMBURR just messes them up royally. We're just gonna go for this. And they don't have any Intimidators anymore. Well, actually, they might be Intimidate Scraggy. I was thinking Moxie, as they do go to the Mankey. Just, you know, your typical Choice Scarf-ish set. Or just go and Drain Punch. If they want to close combat, then I'll just knock them out. As they do. Okay. Did 13. So that's a low roll if they're, you know, max attack. Which is fine, because we're just gonna one-shot them. And get all of our health back, pretty much. Goodbye, Mankey. We are at 22 HP again. So we wouldn't have knocked them out without the defense drop. But we're totally fine with that. And Timburr, I mean, just goes crazy. Against the Chinchou, even if they're Eviolite, I should knock them out. How much does Dazzling Gleam do? Dazzling Gleam actually never knocks me out. Yeah, it does a decent chunk, but, you know, we easily eat it and we take out Chinchou. Timburr is a monster. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's coming in now? Scraggy or Koufant? It's gonna be the Koufant. Okay, if they are max speed, they might be able to speed time me, but I'm just gonna Drain Punch here. As we do outspeed, we should just be able to sweep right here with Timburr. Oh my goodness. Timburr going absolutely insane in this game. This is why he was an expensive pick. I'm really glad I picked this guy up because Drain Punch is just going absolutely nuts. I think this is a 6-0, isn't it? There's nothing they can do here. Scraggy super dies. They probably are going to outrun me as their Dragon Dance, yep. But they should die to this unless they're Eviolite. Let's see. They live on one, but we do have the Mach Punch. So Timburr's going to pick them all. Timburr knocks out the Scraggy. Good game to Hunter. Timburr picking up so many kills there. That's what we love to see. A huge bounce back from last week. And we're going to take it home. Good game to my opponent there. They did have a tough time dealing with that Timburr. Didn't even have to break out the webs. Didn't have to break out anything crazy. But I knew as soon as I saw no Slowpoke on their team that Timburr was going to be really good. As soon as they let that Starly go down, easy pickings for me. But yeah, that's a really good game. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.